Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade.
1, 2, 5.
Freezer!
3. Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, yeah. Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, yeah. Tell 'em turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me to
Man,
Yeah.
I see now why you gave me what you gave me before you gave me this.
I know.
This is. I have no idea. I don't get this. The department.
No.
We're diving in.
I know.
headfirst
I
at
need
this
to read
point.
it, though, because you, sir, need to
Because
react.
you don't want me to stop halfway through?
Yeah, you need to react to this.
Oh, I will
Yes, sir.
react.
The Department of English at Cornell University recently voted by a wide margin to change its name to the Department of Literature in English in order to eliminate, as one faculty member put it, the, quote, conflation of English as a language and English as a nationality.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all. You mean, so...
Neither does the writer of the article, so it's okay. Come on.
But, okay, so they don't want to conflate
Yes.
English, the literature.
The literature.
With English, the country?
Like
It says nationality, but
England, yeah, like
that's
an
what I'm saying,
English
with
nationality, yeah, like England, yeah.
Because they don't speak English?
They don't speak. Well, they do.
Because most of the English literature that they're studying...
the Queen's English
Well, but still, most of the English literature that they're studying
is from England.
is from England,
Right.
circa 15th century,
Yeah.
like 16th century.
Uh-huh.
So I'm confused. What is the necessity to omit or change such a what I would deem rather trivial? I don't understand it. There literally is no point to this. Do they have nothing to do in the English department?
From the Daily Sun,
Oh God.
the college student newspaper, the decision to demand such a change was spurred by this summer's resurgence of the Black Lives Matter movement, following George Floyd's death, according to Professor Carol Boyce Davies. English, one of the original proposal writers.
Mm-hmm.
As a result,
Mm-hmm.
the faculty felt a sense of obligation to react to their own department.
What does George Floyd dying have to do with the English department of a university changing its name, even even classification from English to whatever the Department of Literatures in English? Like I don't understand what I do.
Yeah.
One of these things is not like the other.
And I quote, faculty around the country, not just faculty of color, but faculty in general, began to look at the institution to see how we can help advance a discourse that challenges structural forms of racism which get produced and reproduced in students and in teaching over and over again.
Again, what does George Floyd's death have to do, and Black Lives Matter and the whole movement, what does that have to do with the English department?
Quote, what surprised us was the fact that so many of the white faculty of the English department signed on. We were amazed. By the time we were ready, the officials, to officially take it to the department as a whole.
Yeah, they took it to the department's whole, all right.
We had over 75% of the faculty signed on.
It is okay. Just so we're clear, it is a college university. Most of the people are going to kowtow to whatever you want anyway because they probably aren't tenured. Just saying.
And if they are, then they don't care.
Yeah, and at that point, yeah, if they are, they're just like, shut up here. I'll sign and get the hell out of my office. Leave me alone. I've got tea time at 2. Again, I'm going to ask this for probably the I don't know, 4th, 5th, whatever time it is. What does George Floyd, his death, Black Lives Matter, what does that have to do with the English department at Cornell University?
You are a racist.
I don't understand. They don't go together. It's not the same thing. Like, I as irritatingly moronic as it was, I get the whole, okay, white people and fine. But English, you do realize that there are people in England, no less, and hell, there are some here who are not exactly of the lighter pigment count, as one might say.
It's funny you say that because on Twitter, wild pigs will eat your face slug says, in fairness, England is rapidly no longer actually populated by ethnic English.
Exactly.
If the fact that the last 10 years, the baby names Muhammad and Aisha is the most popular.
Again, what does it have to do? Like,
I think we just need to move along.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
You don't get it, do you?
Anybody, if you are even considering letting your kid go to Cornell, you should be slapped.
Or just
at this point, or any
honestly,
major university.
If you're letting your kid go to college, and they're not going to become a doctor and or lawyer,
yeah,
and or major attorney, the things that take like a lot of schooling, law, yeah, they need to have law.
like real schooling, not
like I'm talking
4
like
years of prerequisites. Yeah,
yeah. If your kids are going to college and they don't know what they're going to do yet,
then don't go to college.
Don't. Tell them to instead find a job and figure it out.
Yes. If you want, or if you have interests, how about go visit someone?
Go somewhere. I would rather pay for some kid to go on a trip.
Yeah.
Like I would rather pay for my kids to go overseas on a trip.
Yeah, do the whole backpacking across Europe to find yourself.
I'll fund your first month, whatever, to go across the sea, do backpacking, figure it out.
I'll even all that.
I will. I'll
pay for your ticket to get there.
No, I'll fund your first month. Your first stay. How about it this way?
Okay.
I'll fund your first stay. So your trip out, right? I'll make sure you have tickets back, so you can come back, and your first hotel stay.
Okay.
Like whatever is that? Is it going to be a week? Is it going to be 2 weeks? What are you going to do? I'll do that. That's what I'm going to do.
But
okay, the rest of it you have to be able to pay for yourself. You have to learn on your own, and you have to go out and go. But beyond that, I'd rather pay for that and my kids learn and grow from the experience that they have in another country, and come back as a better person than this. Ever. Ever.
No, I mean, I don't have you're not going to figure out what you want to do or, your life path or anything like that. And just so we're clear on this, it doesn't matter how old you are. Very, very few people have their path in life down.
Yes.
Come the end of high school.
Yeah.
They don't.
No.
I'm 38 years old and I still.
Oh, no, you're not supposed to know what you want to do for the rest of your life, but you should have a plan at least for the next couple of years.
No, and I get that, but that's what I'm saying. But you're not even going to have that kind of a plan if you're getting stoned in Amsterdam. I'm just saying. Is it going to be a memory?
I mean, I'm not saying that you can go to Amsterdam. I'm saying that, like, I'm going to drop you off in the middle of Europe somewhere, and you can figure it out from there. If you go and just waste it all and go get stoned, that's your own fault.
Well, no, I got that, but I'm saying, like,
I also expect that when you come home, you get a job within a month, and you're out of my house if that's the case.
No, I'm good with that too. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, they'll do it for the memory and everything else, and that's a fine memory to have, and it's a cool thing.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Experience.
You're getting stoned in Amsterdam. You're not going to have any memories.
I think we got wasted in Amsterdam. All I remember was lighting something up, and the rest was a blur.
Right. You're not having memories. That's not memories. You're destroying your brains at that point.
But my point, I don't understand one thing does not have to do with the other.
Right.
English has nothing to do with Black
Being
Lives
white.
Matter or has anything to do with George Floyd dying.
Yeah, being a lighter skin pigment has nothing to do with the English language.
Yeah, the English language, has nothing to do with, air quotes, systemic racism. It doesn't.
The language has nothing to do with it.
Because I promise you, there are racists no matter what language you're in. Let's go to South Africa.
Apartheid. Anybody.
Yeah. Uganda. Let's go to...
Oh, God.
Zimbabwe. You name it. We could go to...
Let's go to China.
Mozambique.
Let's go to China.
There you go. China's another good one. I'm
Just saying.
You don't have to speak English to be racist, to be racial, to have hatred for a demographic of people.
That's a natural instilled trait in human beings to have some sort of fear of things that they don't know or they don't understand properly.
Yeah, at this point,
People have utilized that fear of the unknown to push so many terrible narratives against other people and populations.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah. No, and it's just they're just doing these things because they think it's going to help them feel better and help people leave them alone.
Right.
Honest to God, just those of you that happen to be listening that might be in this group of people who feel that it's okay to change the name of, the Department of English at Cornell University.
To the Department of Literature in English.
Yeah.
Sure.
To go that route, eventually you're going to have to stand out in the public street at some point in front of all these people and be like, I can't stand myself. And you'll have to blow your own brains out. That's what's going to happen.
Well, let me
because
ask you
you're not
this.
going to, these little things doesn't satiate anything. It doesn't change anything.
Well,
It doesn't.
Let me ask you this, because technically the English department is not about the literature. It is about understanding the language of English.
I know.
Right?
I know.
So if it's not about the literature, but you study the literature so that you can get a better handle on the language, shouldn't it be the Department of the Language of English?
You would think.
Or the Department of English Language?
It's something.
Or English Language Studies?
I don't know.
ELS? English Language Studies.
I'm just so tired of
Shouldn't
this.
it be that? If you're going to actually put it to something, you're supposed to be teaching punctuation, grammar, spelling,
Sentence structure.
literature as a whole, so that people can better understand how to do things in the English language. You're not supposed to just be teaching literature.
Yeah, you're
not supposed to be going and dissecting literature just for the sake of dissecting literature.
Yeah, it's not for you to grab some William Shakespeare, and sit down and dissect Macbeth or something like that.
English lit is a class in English.
Though they do that. That's what it's become. I know, like the last one I had to do, one of them we did was we had to do To Kill a Mockingbird again.
Once again, English
Twice.
lit.
I had to do it in one thing. Yeah.
English lit
Like, what does this have
is
to
a
do?
part of the Department of English.
Yeah. You're not helping anything. You're not
hurting people.
Well, you're gonna again. You're trying to do these little things to make the self-imposed guilt go away, and until you kill yourself, you're not going to make it go away. It's that simple, because you're making a non-existent thing. You're believing in a boogeyman that doesn't exist, and you're sitting there allowing it to take over, to bother you, to run and destroy your life. I don't know. I'm just
Rocky with an eye over there on the Twitter. Sorry, not Twitter's. YouTube's.
Oh, thanks, Rock.
Hey, Rock. Haven't seen you in a while. Why are you?
No, I know why.
Anyway, she hates us.
No.
I know. I'm just messing around. English? Also saying
English.
Whoa. Are you boys drinking?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm drinking some
Coffee?
APR coffee right now.
Yeah, we're drinking APR coffee.
It's very good.
She's drinking Fresca.
Oh,
It's fresh.
And we'll finish up with a coffee here in just a moment. But you brought up something that I can't let pass by. I have to ask this,
Fresca.
Rocky. Please let me know. Would this perchance be in a can? I'm just wondering.
Fresca in a can?
The reason I'm asking that is because around here in North Carolina, at least the greater area,
here.
you can't find Fresca in anything but a can in a gas station.
Right. It is
You
can
can't-
only.
What the
It is
actual?
can. Don't worry about it.
It's everywhere.
Nobody else heard it, so.
Oh, good. Okay, because I sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's in a can. I'm beginning to think that they are at a spot where they don't make enough, and so it has to go into cans.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because again, you can't get it out of anywhere, at least around here. I don't know if you can find them a 2 liter anywhere, but
So she says it isn't a can, but she does buy a 2 liter at the Walmarts.
I haven't seen it in Walmart.
Apparently, it is in the Walmarts.
No, I'm not calling her a liar. I'm just saying I
Florida.
haven't seen it. No, it's Florida too.
Versus North Carolina.
That's true.
It's different.
That's true. They need that extra refreshment down there because it stays a lot warmer and
Yeah.
more humid.
Humid.
Yeah, humid. I'm trying to work on my
English.
English.
Mm-hmm. So
You know,
more humid.
because it's proper. You know, the people who are not quite elites. That's a bad way of putting
That's-
it. But
yeah, the elites.
the people who properly speak are
The proper English, the white men.
Yeah, well, or any of them for that matter. They drop the H's.
Humid.
They always drop the H's because you're not humble. You want to be humble, like humility and humidity and
Humidity. And herbs.
and herbs. Yes. You have to be cultured and refined to be able to drop the H. But anyway, you know
I
who
am
doesn't
not.
drop the H?
AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
Exactly. AmericanPrideRoasters.com is where you go to get a fantastic cup of coffee. One might even say historically great coffee.
That's very true. Historically great.
Yeah. No, I said historically great.
No, historically great. They don't drop the H.
They don't, but
they also don't give an H
they do. Or a D.
or an F. But they do give you great coffee.
That's the best thing that they give. American Pride Roasters is where you go to get some amazing coffee. If you want some flavored coffee, it's something that you're not going to find necessarily in stores. You can find similar stuff, but you're not going to find it as well as fresh as you will at American Pride Roasters. You can get flavored such as the Burr Hamilton, which tastes like a blueberry donut. You can get Doc's Bacon Blast. You can get there's so many different ones in it, a chocolate cherry, all these different ones. Or if you just want a solid cup of regular coffee, go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Check out Defenders Light, which happens to be a limited supply, limited time only.
That's right.
Even though they are bigger beans, it is a shorter supply. So go check that out. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. And if you're not into coffee, get you some tea, get you some coffee drops. Holidays are coming and everyone loves chocolate.
And speaking of chocolate, Rocky over there, Ron's Sexual Chocolate.
Yes.
Chocolate raspberry.
Yes.
It's
so
good.
Check it out. So many flavors. So many things to choose from.
You're going to love it.
You're going to find something that you love over there. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com. That's
American Pride Roasters.
PrideRoasters.com.
American Pride Roasters.
AmericanPrideRoasters.com. American Pride Roasters.
So I'm sure everybody's heard about the Hunter Biden emails today, right?
I'm trying to avoid it with like the plague personally.
So you haven't really heard.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, this is great. So
I can't hide.
everyone's talking about the emails and how they introduced the Ukrainian businessman to the dad of Hunter Biden, which happens to be Joe Biden. And Joe Biden said that he had never, ever, 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 ever talked to anybody that Hunter Biden worked with.
Like for never, never?
For never,
ever?
never. For never, ever.
For never, ever.
For never, ever.
Okay.
Yeah. So it goes through the whole thing of how, the apparently. So here's how it went. Here's what happened.
What happened was.
See, what happened was there was a Biden campaign. Not Joe Biden, not Hunter Biden, but one of the other Bidens.
There's a lot of Bidens, just like there's a lot of Bushes.
In the Midwest, there was a ton of Bidens, and they had a campaign. And they had a whole bunch of computers. Whole bunch of MacBooks.
Okay.
And they took them to a repair shop because they wanted to get, stuff cleaned out, blah, 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 all the rest of it.
Okay.
They dropped them off. They never paid for them.
Okay.
They never came and got them.
Oh, my.
So the owner, being the guy that he is, started trying to look and see if there was anything system-wide or anything like that he could find that he can use to help sell the items so that he could make his money back off of his time spent.
Yes, that's the normal, fair thing that you would do.
Found emails from the Ukrainian businessmen that worked with Hunter Biden talking about, it was so great to have dinner with you and your dad.
Oh, my.
And thank you so much. About a year before he was actually the whole Ukrainian crisis deal, and he was like, yeah, cancel culture on the investigation and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
All that. So all that was going on. He also found 12 minutes of a video where Hunter Biden was smoking and engaging in sex with an unidentified woman.
So what you're saying is
as well as a whole bunch of images of it.
So he was just basically having a regular Tuesday night in the Ukraine.
Regular Tuesday night. Regular Biden night. Regular Biden Tuesday night.
Certain parts of the Ukraine, that's any given Tuesday. Just so we're saying,
any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep. Good times. So doing the
nasty while on the
smoking's the crack.
Smoking's the cracks.
And
doing the nasties.
And doing the whoopee.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Wow.
And apparently the FBI were notified because the owner of the company was like, you know what? I don't think I need to stay on this.
Yeah, this is probably going to get me killed.
So he gave it to the FBI, and they did nothing.
Of course not.
It was seized in December.
Of course not.
They did absolutely nothing with it. He also gave it to other
agencies,
bureaus, Delaware Attorney General, blah, blah, blah. Nobody did anything. So he decided to give it to the New York Post because it's election season and nobody's done anything about the Hunter Biden issue.
Well, they're not going to because it's Hunter Biden. You don't do anything to make daddy look bad.
Yes.
Because daddy doesn't need help looking bad, just so we're clear. He's pretty much got that in the bag.
He's got that under control.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and by the way, thank you, Billy Idol, over there on the Twitters. Or not the Twitter, sorry. YouTubes. I keep on saying Twitters because I'm used to saying it.
There's so many, the YouTube's blowing up tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smoking and licking the cracks? Yes.
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 Smoking crack while it being... never
No.
mind.
Not going to go... No.
Leave it alone.
Let's just say it's a bit salty. I'm just...
Oh, no.
It's a bit nutty. Salted there.
Is that a peanut? Oh. Ew.
It got stuck in your teeth.
Oh. Still got that little half-thin cellophane shell over the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not right. Anyway.
B from the SAV. I have heard nothing about Hunter's Biden's email. Do tell. Do you know how hard it is to read that? That's terrible.
Well, again, he's trying to have class. People
And
with
not
class
saying the H.
drop the H's.
Thank you.
Just saying. That's how that works. So, anybody shocked that he handed it off to the major? I say major. The
New York
basically
Post.
the department. Well, no, I was gonna say basically the Department of Defense. I know the FBI is not, but you get my point. Like you're handing it to all these higher up.
He handed it to all. He handled it to the alphabet soup.
Yes,
Here you go. You're supposed to do something about this. This guy is the son of the VP or prior VP, and he's obviously doing things that are wrong. Take care of it.
Well, not just wrong, but the fact of the matter is that clearly when you're that comfortable, there is a chance of kind of violating the whole. Damn it! I had it in my brain and I lost it. Yeah, that stuff is good. Oh my God, my brain just went. Sorry.
No, he's gone, guys.
Yeah, I know. No more H's. No, that's it. That's a violation for national security.
Yes.
Like that's a breach.
It's
if
a
you're
breach.
not careful, that's a breach
Of national security, yes.
And with a country, by the way, who is not exactly friendly towards us.
No, not with Russia right there. Also, update, Facebook and Twitter have both blocked the New York Post's all accounts, making sure that they cannot spread this viral information.
How dare they?
I know.
Shocker. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. There's more on the other side. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
Two, three. All right. Got to know how to hold it. Like Boney Maroney. Mashed potato. Do the alligator. Put your hand on your hips, yeah. Get your backbone shift. Do the 1, 2, say. Like my little Lucy. Wow. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Need somebody to help me say it one time. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Wow. You know I feel all right. Huh. Feel pretty good, y'all. Huh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Come on, y'all, let's say it one more time. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Long tall Sally. Twisting with Lucy. Doing the 1, 2, say. Roll over on your back. I like it like that.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Effing Florida man over on Twitter is hashtag arm yourself smoking and licking the crack. Man, where's that Carrie Melanek to comment and or save the show segment?
Not going to happen. Also, Stealth Jackal on the Twitters. The AI is smoking,
No. Well, it's been a long day.
and it's not really smoking, it's vaping.
No, well, no, and not just that. No, she didn't see that. I didn't do that until I had to break.
Oh.
No, she's talking about my brain frying.
Oh, no. That is,
No. That is the fact that
it is not water.
I picked up my motorcycle today from over here.
Yeah, you did.
And so I found out, and I didn't notice. I thought the battery had died.
No, not quite.
So I tried jumping and everything. No. Actually, what it is I'm figuring it out after having driven it from here to there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ignition switch, the actual button.
The button's messy?
It's not letting it work at all. So I had to. I pushed it down, up and down your driveway. Me and the girlfriend did, like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So I could pop the clutch.
Yep.
And I finally got the clutch popped, and I'm like, oh, it started, and I just
Kept going.
kept on going.
Gotcha, yeah.
So
I heard you went up and down my hill
I did.
quite a few times.
I did.
Yeah.
I had
My
to
wife
make
was
sure.
watching.
I had to make sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, let me see. Shaboy and IA. Did you just say 12 minutes is a long of a video is a long time? Talking to me specifically. No. It's a long video to watch if you wanted to watch somebody do that to themselves. But
Yeah. If
you want to watch somebody smoke crack and also
do the do.
crack and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And stuff and
that's
things and things and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's no.
No. Southern Ohio Jackal on Twitter. The FBI did nothing. So you're saying typical government work? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
exactly it.
Rocky on the YouTubes, but did you push it real good?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Push it.
Twice, at least. And I'm not pushing it again. And like I said, it wasn't until I got to the house until I realized that the switch was messing up and not working.
Yeah,
And so I'm like, crap, I don't have a hill.
I do.
So I'm like, I can't get it started now. So I either have to try and find a way to fix it myself, or I don't know. I don't have anybody to tow it. I don't know. So it's been a
We'll figure it
a
out.
fun day.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's
Just
okay.
saying.
It's fine. No big deal. So a recent poll came out.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It says American voters are pointing the finger at House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
You don't say.
Yes, for Congress's failure to pass a new coronavirus stimulus bill.
I I get that she's House Speaker, so you do the buck does stop with her. One might
Basically,
say.
yes. Yes.
But there are other people, just so we're clear, that help contribute to that too. It's not just her.
Yeah.
Somebody. I'm not to name names, but it rhymes with Chuck Schumer. Is probably someone you can probably thank for that. Yeah. I
haven't been able to use that yet.
I know, and it still didn't quite fit, but it
was close.
It worked.
It was close.
I'll take it.
All right.
That's what she
That's
said.
what she said.
Now you're getting a little carried away.
I know. I'm done.
But
that
or
is what she said.
someone like. Actually, that's what he would have said.
That's
But
right.
anyway,
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
But the name rhymes with Chuck Schumer. You're going to get someone like, AOC. That's going to be another one that's in
another
there.
showstopper there.
Ilhan Omar. The Talib, what the hell is her name?
Talib, Rashid Talib.
That's it. Shows how much I care.
I don't care. It took me a second to catch up.
Yeah,
That's all right.
but you got somebody like that. Like those are just, and that's just a small few of names that rhyme with the people that are actually affiliated
Because
with doing
these
this.
are not the real names.
No, dear God, no.
Obviously not.
What kind of a person would I be?
We would never just name names like that.
to completely out someone like that.
That's not
on an
cool.
assumption. That's horrible.
Jeez, come on. What do you think we are?
I have class. I drop H's.
That's right. Survey says
Yeah.
October 9th through 11th, among 1,525 registered voters, they found that 43% of voters said Pelosi is the most, if not more, to blame for the lack of progress on the stimulus package, while 40% blame President Donald Trump, which has nothing to do with the package.
I do find it funny that Pelosi's package is bigger than the Trump's.
Well, people's claim on Pelosi's
That's
package.
what they're saying. The claim is.
Yeah.
Nobody has seen either one of them. So
Right,
how do
nobody
you
has
know? I just thought it
Mystical
was funny.
package. It's very stimulating, apparently.
Apparently. What irritates me is this whole the 17% of those surveyed were unsure.
I don't know.
Really? You're unsure. You can't.
They don't know. That's the masses.
No, but they're not asking you, do you know? They're asking you for your opinion. So you can't make a decision on that? You can't kind of go, I'm leaning towards blank or I'm leaning towards the other side? What? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. We just got snowballed.
That is, yeah. Oh, speaking of snowballs.
No, we
This is
can't
a-
leave people hanging with this.
This is a meme, guys. It's a meme on the Twitters. Go find it. It got tagged to us by the Wild Pigs Will Eat Your Face slug over there on the Twitters.
Yeah, it's
hashtag arm yourselves.
I'll say it. I don't
hashtag
care.
people are people too. Hashtag arm yourselves at DOA show.
It has the table, Steven Crowder's table.
Yep, and the
His
Change My Mind
table.
Yep, the small one.
And it has Mike Pence,
Mike Pence sitting there.
VP, sitting there.
Right.
The sign says Kamala Harris is just Monica Lewinsky with more ambition. Change my mind. That is fantastic.
So good.
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
I loves it.
So well done.
It's
so
good.
well
See, it's those kind
done.
of things that just completely bring the show to a complete standstill.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a good one.
And you
I
can't help
appreciate
but
you.
address it. So
That's what I appreciate about you.
it is what you appreciate. B from the SAV over at Twitter's rumor has it Michelle Obama has the bigger package. Prove me wrong. Again, I've not.
I don't say.
And it's not even that. Like,
Right.
would you want to be the person to find out?
No.
No, because
No.
I don't know how. No, I can't. No, thank you. I good. That's what my 3-year-old says all the time. Like, you want something? Like, no,
I'm good.
He'll do it just like that too. No, thank you, I good. Just like that.
That's awesome.
He does that no and then a pause and no, thank you, I good. Like,
That's great. That is part of like the attitude that he has toward like, nah.
that is. Hey, do you want to
No,
go
I'm
to? He's like, do you want to go to bed? No, thank you, I good. And you can't get mad at him for it. It's like, oh,
It's cute.
you're still going to bed, but
But I'm s-
oh,
I shouldn't have asked you. I should have.
yeah, I know.
I should have phrased this better. You're going to bed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you never know, because believe it or not, he's shocked. He's the only one that would do it too.
That would say,
That-
yeah, I'm tired.
I've done that before. He's actually looked at me. We're watching in the middle of watching a show, and I thought he was fine. He looks at me and goes, "Daddy, I'm tired. I want to go to bed." I'm like,
Yeah, bud.
all right, champ, let's go. So he
do this.
just hops down out of my life, and he's gone. So he's the only one that would do something like that.
Yeah, Adam W. Johnson over on the Twitters. Feels like Sesame Street on DOE show tonight because Dylan drops his H's, and I don't give a fish. Well played, sir. Well played.
I don't know why that joke
good.
always comes to my brain, but it does. It's just people with class don't say H's.
Mhm. See,
They don't.
yeah.
Anyway. Anyway, what are you doing?
Well, speaking of dumpster fires. An 8-month-old baby girl was saved after being found abandoned and injured but alive in a dumpster in New Haven, Connecticut on Monday.
That irks me.
Police said
so
that
bad. I mean, great that the baby was found and saved, and
Yep.
and that's awesome.
Always good. Police said that the baby girl was left for dead in the dumpster by her babysitter,
The babysitter?
whom they identified as 24-year-old Andiana Velez of Hamden. Velez allegedly, thank you, assaulted the child's mother before discarding the baby in the trash bin.
So she beat the hell out of her mom and then took the kid and just dumped it into a trash
just
can?
like, you don't deserve this baby, and then throws the baby away.
I don't want this baby. It pooped.
It stinks.
I-
The suspect is now in police custody and has been charged with risk of injury of a child, second-degree assault, and first-degree reckless endangerment. Her bail has been set for $500,000, and she is due back in court on October 30th.
I don't like this. An 8-month-old. Like I had. This is my button spot. Like you don't.
I know it is.
Like
I know it is.
Little helpless little.
I pressed the button.
babies. You did your dick.
I know.
Helpless little babies, and you have no just dumping. How you clearly have no soul if you can dump a child into a trash can, walk away with the crying ringing in your ears, and not for a second think twice. Like,
Right.
I'm sorry.
That sound is, that sound has been formed over generations.
Since the beginning of time.
It was created specifically to make sure that you paid attention to the child.
Yeah, it's meant as to literally tug at the heart. To
Other
say,
animals.
hey, instinct, kick in, protect this young.
Other animals, i.e. cats, imitate that sound to pull on your heartstrings and then feed them.
Yeah, it's the conniving little bastards.
I know.
It's all they are. It's I'm sorry, but I would this like if and you better be glad this woman better not be glad that I'm not like king or of anything, because I would have had her put to death.
If I were king of the forest.
See, now you got me thinking of if I could save time in a bottle.
That's your own fault.
No, it's not, because the melody you did was to it. You had the melody for it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
If I
could save time.
That's a different one altogether.
That's what you did. Play it back.
I said, if I were king of the forest.
You did not. No, you did not
I
bring
did
an inflection at
exactly
the end.
that.
No, you didn't.
I did exactly that.
You didn't.
Black veteran
Jerk.
says Antifa rioters shot at a cafe. And
no.
shot at my cafe.
Oh no!
Oh,
Hold on. I was
wait,
going to say,
wait,
hold
wait,
on.
wait.
Kevin Hutchins over Twitter makes a great point, and I was thinking this exact same thing. Hashtag arm yourselves over on Twitter. Why didn't they at least charge the babysitter with attempted murder?
That's a great question.
And I question this, but then it dawned on me in today's society where
A baby is not murder anymore.
when it's not murder to kill, in the womb, or hell, in some cases, states and situations outside of the womb.
This kid's only 8 months old. Technically, it's just out of the womb.
Yeah, and in the kid has to decide kind of culture. Maybe it wanted to be left in there.
Maybe it wanted to be in the trash.
Yeah, you don't know. So they're not going to do, and that's the problem. Is this kind of stuff gets to continue on because there aren't any heavy penalties for this kind of thing because we have lost.
By the way,
the true meaning of what life is.
Yeah, I just want to make sure for anybody that tries and decides to take that out of context, because I'm sure eventually one day they will. Yeah. That was sarcasm. FYI.
Are you trying to, hedge our bet in case one of us runs for office? Is that what you're doing?
No, hedge our bet just in case the show actually gets big one day.
Well, if they've listened long enough, they would know that.
No, this is for the people who don't listen.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. What are you saying is sarcasm?
The talks that we were saying maybe the baby actually wanted to be in the trash.
Oh, yes. No, that's sarcasm.
Yeah, that's definitely sarcasm.
Are we really at that point now?
Yes,
we have to be ungodly sensitive to that?
I'm not being ungodly sensitive. I am being cautious.
Listener discretion is advised.
Right. I'm being cautious.
We're going to have to add that when we do the new.
Technically, Ron already added that.
I know. I find it rather odd that for something that's played at random, before our show is always the one that says, the views of the host are not exactly those of Mojo or Cuddle Me Buff. Like, really, dude? Like, you could...
Really? Our show? How did that happen every time?
It's our show. Izzo sits there, drops F-bombs on a regular basis, and we're the one who gets the warning.
Why. That has to be why. That has to be why.
Is it because
his show
in the same group?
No.
It's
His
just...
show creates the filter for it to go.
So basically you're saying Ron's apologizing after the fact, and we just happen to be...
We happen to be in the middle of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that sounds a lot better, but I don't think so. I think it might be both. I think it's apology for Izzo
and a variance of just
saying...
Maybe you might need a little bit here.
Yeah, it is kind of a hint of it doesn't get better from here, just so you...
God. So once again, Black Veteran says, Antifa rider shot at my cafe. Now my vote for President Trump is solidified.
Oh, wow. Really? So Antifa, these white kids who are out rioting and doing these things for the black community because they completely understand what the black community has gone through.
Shot up a cafe that was owned by a black gentleman who's also a veteran.
Yeah. And now he's... You can't tell me that these people didn't see that coming. Like, seriously, you can't tell me that anybody in their right mind looks at Antifa and goes, oh yeah, no, I'm on their side. And not because I'm afraid of what they're going to do to me, but no, they've got it.
They've got the right idea.
They've got the right idea. They've got this stuff in the bag.
It's a very base minority that of people that do believe what they believe. And that's the best part. They're really loud, but it's really a minority.
Oh yeah, well that's how it always is.
They're really loud. They're squeaky wheels, squeaky cog. That's what they are. Give them the oil. That's what they want. Yep. Black military veteran who owns a cafe in Portland, Oregon. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, sorry.
Told Fox News that his vote for President Trump is now solidified since Antifa riders shot at his restaurant Sunday night during a day of rage.
But Antifa is like Black Lives Matter. They're all about peaceful protests.
Oh yeah, peaceful protests. Yeah, that's why they had the Indigenous Day of Rage for 2 days.
What does like legitimate rage have to do with anything? Most of these people don't understand history, don't understand what's truly going on around them. How are you going to sit there and decide that you can justify having any type of rage? You know what I mean? Like
you are literally the most spoiled children in the country.
Yeah, you have the spoiled generation, period. You have zero idea of what it is that is truly going on or what real struggle happens to be.
I'm sorry, can you eat every day? Do you have a cell phone?
Eat more. Let's do this. Can you eat more than once every day?
Can you eat more than once in a 3-day period?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah. Do you have a house?
Do you live in a house?
Yeah, there you go.
Not a mud hut.
Do you have a car?
Or do your parents have a car that you borrow?
No, it doesn't matter. Do you have the ability to have a car?
Can you drive?
Yeah. Do you have a cell phone? Do you have TV? Do you have AC? Do you have running water? Do you have toilets?
Do you live in America?
Yeah.
Do you live in America?
Congratulations.
You are the 1%.
Yes.
Congratulations. You are the 1% of the world because you live in America. Get over it. You want to make the world a better place? Stop rioting over in Portland for things that you can do nothing about, and instead go start a fund that helps people in another country that aren't as privileged as you.
Yeah. These people...
You sycophant.
These people want this utopia. And the problem with it is you're not going to get a utopia when you can't stop causing problems. Because let's be honest, you have everything that
they are.
But I'm saying you have
They
everything they have everything that any human on earth could possibly desire. They have more food than they know what to do with. They have lodging, they have climate control, they have electronics, they have luxuries that the human species has not seen in all of history. And yet, life is so good for them that they can't be happy and satisfied with it, that they have to feel that they need to go and come up with some kind of cockamamie issue to turn and point their attention at because life is so good that they're bored. That's why
in the house.
I'm in the house bored.
Yes.
This is why you will never have a utopia, because the heart is not designed that way.
No, the heart is designed to yearn after things.
Yes. And once you have everything,
you then turn on yourself and go violent.
Well, let's say once you have every material thing, then you move on to feeling of satisfying the inside, your desires, your
and the thing is, you were born with all of the material wealth you will ever need in your life.
Yep.
Born with it.
Yes. Even in poor situations, you have got...
If you are an American at all, if you are in America, American, you were born American. You have been born into the most material, wealthiest nation ever.
I'll take you one further. Even the homeless people on the street begging for money, and I'm talking about the legitimate ones. We're not talking about the people who scam. We're talking about the legitimate homeless people on the streets are still by far the wealthiest people on the planet. Are they on our lower end? Absolutely. But they still have people beat in Haiti, in the Ukraine, in China, in India. By far, because at least they have options and places they can go to get food, clothing, shelter, a shower, all kinds of stuff. Do they take advantage of it? No, they don't necessarily. But at least the option is there. These other countries outside of America don't even have it. Shut up.
That's right. Just let it go. Just be happy that you have what you have, because there are so many situations that you could have been.
Shut up, B. God.
So many situations.
B from the SCV over on Twitter's cockamamie. What a great word, Grandpa. You
Awesome.
I had to say that because I almost said a bad word, and
so he said cockamamie instead.
It's the only thing I could think of. I almost said a very bad word, and I'm like, nope. Let's dodge that one real quick. Southern Ohio Jackal over on Twitter's. Wait, I thought all black people were voting for Biden because Trump is so racist. At least that's what the crying kids on TikTok told me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you got stuck on that side of TikTok, by the way.
Yeah, that's a bad side of TikTok. You know what's funny? Like, I'm scrolling through, and you know how when you scroll through, you suddenly randomly get on random parts of TikTok that you don't think that you should be on?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, how did I get here?
Yeah, how did you end up here?
How did I get here? Really? That's how it happened.
Yeah.
And, randomly one day I was like scrolling through. Suddenly it was all day gay TikTok. I was like, how did I get here? I didn't like any of this stuff. How did this happen?
Oh, you like something.
I stumbled on something.
You did.
I did.
That's what he said.
That is what he said. Tripped, fell, landed on it.
Oh.
But anyway, pumpkin spice with crazy sprinkles over there on the Twitters. Hashtag arm yourselves. It must be that Izzo brings in the bigger bucks, guys. Well, I would say
Oh yeah, no, he by far does.
by far, especially since, he is one of the director of sales.
Are you trying to say he catches it on the end or right off the chute and then lets the rest trickle back? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm just saying he's the guy that runs the ads. So,
Wow, I'm smelling conspiracy theory.
I'm just saying.
Wild pigs will eat your face slug over on Twitter's. Guys, you're talking about Antifa. Rich, bored, racist, elitist white kids. I know.
So Jim Acosta, who loves some Jim Acosta.
Hold on, real fast.
Oh, God.
Artist FK abbreviated on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
For when the show gets big. Too late, guys. Your tens of listeners have already heard it. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
so much.
good to know.
I appreciate you.
That's good to know.
I completely appreciate you.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yep.
He's right, though.
It is true.
I'm happy we have made it to the double digits now.
Yep, we are in the tens.
Yeah.
Of tens.
Regularly. So.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
20s.
I
said sometimes.
That's if we have someone like Izzo or something on. But
That like pops on, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jim
Acosta, who loves some Jim Acosta.
He is. I'm wondering why he hasn't married himself yet.
I think he has. He's always looking at the man in the mirror. Nope. Nope. We're done.
No, I was gonna say I've been sitting here trying to think of a Billy Idol song because
Yeah.
Billy Idol over on the YouTube is blowing it up, and I just really want to come up with a Billy Idol song, and so far nothing has happened. Keep going. Sorry.
Anyway, CNN Jim Acosta's is far from an unfamiliar sight to supporters of Donald Trump due to his over-the-top showboating questions and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But
He's just whiny,
so there was
spoiled.
yeah.
I want to be important because I'm with CNN.
So they got into a shoot. Where he's doing
shoot?
Yeah, where they're doing like they're filming
Okay.
one of his like stuff, anything that he's out.
One of the crap that nobody watches? Yeah,
one of those
okay.
things. And they kept on shouting, "CNN sucks." CNN right behind him. CNN sucks. CNN, the whole thing.
Because they do.
Just the chant. And Acosta, who loves Acosta,
yes, he does.
couldn't stop himself from responding back with things like, it's funny. I gotta pull it up here. Hold on.
Yeah, they do.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and pull that up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They were chanting, CNN sucks, CNN sucks. Yep. He responds with things like, you know what else sucks?
No, tell me, Jim. I'm
Getting the coronas.
wow.
Boom, mic drop.
Wow. He sure showed them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You know what else sucks?
No.
Like other than CNN?
What sucks?
Getting the corona.
Oh. Okay. And I can imagine him doing the typical thing like in school. Yeah, but you know what else sucks? You do. Coronas.
That's it. That's literally what happened.
I can imagine the tone, the whiny inflection, the nasally snot drip, the whole thing.
That's the whole deal. That's exactly what happened.
Oh my God.
He couldn't help himself. Like, I'm sorry. Jim Acosta, as a person in the media, you should know not to respond to hecklers.
Yeah, because all it does is make it worse.
Right. You
Even
don't
if it's
feed the troll.
Even if it's a good comeback.
Right. Even if it's really good, like super good, unlike what you just did.
Yeah, that's not
That was
good.
not a good one.
Not even close to a good one.
Nowhere close. That was not good. That was a bad one, Jim.
He might as well have turned around and said, yeah, well, I'm rubber, you're glue. What happens to me, or what you say bounces off me and sticks to you. That's what he should have said. That would have been much cleaner, and he would have been taken much more seriously, I think.
Damn it, Jim. You're an adult, not an elementary school child.
Sorry, I went white truth there, and
it was all right.
No
there.
sounder.
It was pretty close.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, I think it's bell time.
It is bell time.
All right, let's do this.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with the bell count grade for the day, Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. Today we had 6 missed innuendo bells for package, 28 actual bells, 2 rim shots, 2 2022. Giving us a C- for the day. Peace out, boys. Stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I was just making sure I was caught up on the Twitters. Why wouldn't I be?
Because you were just staring off into space.
Yeah, no, I was reading.
Oh, okay.
I was reading. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're going to be back tomorrow,
Yeah.
9 p.m. Right here. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
That was wonderful. Bravo. I loved that. Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away.
Hey!